Hello, today, I didn't just crack my knuckles, okay, maybe I did. Today I thought I'd do just a very quick video on how easy it is to use the Silken SensEpil. This is my lasery thing. It's not an actual laser, it's called an IPL, and I forget what that stands for, but it's something to do with light pulses. I'm going to be using that, so I'm going to switch it on. There's a little button on the top that's an on-off switch, and then you have 5 levels that you can use for this. I have a mirror set up so I know what I'm doing, and I'm setting it to level 3 because for my armpits it's quite alright to use, for me personally, to use level 3 because I've used level 3 many times before. So anyway, just to show you that I can actually have a conversation and use this at the same time. It doesn't take any skill, so don't worry about it. I don't know if you can hear me because of this vacuum cleaner sounding thing, but anyway, just to show you that it's easy to use and have a conversation at the same time, I'm going to show you how it's done. Anyway, forgive the floppy arms because I haven't been working out for 4 weeks, but this is how easy it is. See? It doesn't hurt. This is on level 3. I could probably put it up maybe another level, but I'm a bit of a chicken. So, see, this is really quite simple. It doesn't take long. What you have to do, though, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'll just carry on with this later. But what you have to do, though, prior to doing this, what you have to do is you have to actually shave your armpits and then do it. You can't wax because there's got to be something for the light to, whatever it does, zap, whatever it does, burn. So you have to have shaved first. Waxing is not going to work. Any other removal at the root is not going to work because there has to be a root there for it to dispose of. Now, the only problem is, if you want to use something like this, there's several other ones on the market, you have to A, have dark hair, and B, have not too dark a skin shade. Now, I'm not that light, but then I'm also not that dark, so it works on me. Now, they've invented a new one that just released a new one, which is for darker skin. Don't know which company it is that does it, but apparently it works for the darker skin shade. This one works fine on me because I've got pretty light skin for somebody that's mixed race. But anyway, I've got pretty light skin, and I've got very dark hair, so it works well. Now, of course, if you get some white hairs, then that's not going to work. And there is something that's like little shavings or something that you can put on whatever, and it works really well, apparently, because it gets embedded into the follicle hole, whatever it's called, and then it will help to get rid of it. Look what I got in the mail. Oh, isn't that the cutest little thing? This is Timmy from what's his name again? Shaun the Sheep. This is Timmy the baby. I wish there was a plushie. I think there is one, but it's quite expensive for what it is, and I'm not spending close to $40 on a plushie that's not all that, whatever, fantastic, whatever word you want to use. Yeah, anyway, I got some new knickers. Oops. Oh, that reminds me, I have to take the thumb drive tomorrow so that I can get pictures of my insides with the skin pull back, and I might show you those. Anyway, look at my new knickers. Red. I've got some leopard skin today. Black. Blue. And beige. And the reason I got these colours, I've got a bright neon green one over there. Oh, that light's blinding me. And I've got another. Oh, don't lean back. Don't lean back. No, don't have any strength in my abdominal muscles yet. Oh, I also got these. And these. Anyway, the reason I'm getting, because if I don't know if anybody can relate to this unless you're different size, like bottom half and top half. But it's very difficult to get set, like in places like Victoria's Secrets or basically anywhere, like any department store, where you can get an actual matching set if you're different sized, the top and the bottom half. So I've never been able to do that. And it also applies to swimsuits, like bikinis. Not that I've ever worn a bikini since I was about, I don't know, never. Because I always needed the support, so I always wore a one piece, even if it had cutouts. At least I didn't think that bits were going to fall out. Now, with this underwear that I just bought, I have bras that are those colours, except for the red. I have a pink or a red. I have both. No. But anyway, the thing is, I can now buy things like this to match bra colours that I have, and it might even look remotely close to an actual set. This is brilliant because I've never been able to do that. Because I've never bought cute undies like this. Well, I have, but when it's like boy shorts, they're not all that cool or sexy. But anyway, for stuff like this is really brilliant. That's really boring, isn't it? But anyway, I wanted to just do the video on how easy it is to use the SensEpil by Silken. It's not that hard. Now, there are other... I would never... I'm not going to say never. I would be reluctant to use it on my legs because the little box... Oh, don't lean forward! You know, it feels like somebody's put a cardboard in there. And when you bend, it'll snap. Week 4, guys! Week 4! Anyway, this is how small the actual... I've still got the blue and it hasn't chipped or anything. It hasn't, has it? No, it hasn't chipped. But that's how little the little glass that has the lasers... It's not supposed to go off either. Like if it was on and I press the button, it wouldn't... Okay. If it's on and you press the button, it's now charged. It won't go off unless it's touching skin. But anyway, this thing is quite small. So to do a leg, it's going to take forever. And it only has, I can't remember how many pulses each cartridge has. Oh, here it says it. 1,500 pulses per cartridge, and each cartridge is $30. So it's expensive to do your legs with this, and I'd probably sooner get a Groupon coupon and do my legs with a leg. Oh, you know what? Holly and I might do that. But anyway, I've been doing my armpits for a year now, and I don't do them that often, maybe once every couple of months. Now I do have to shave them because there's about 4 or 5 hairs that will grow back, but mainly most of the time it's that. And the thing is about, see, I can see it. Back in the day when I used to just shave it instead of waxing it as well, not waxing, lasering it as well, as soon as I'd shaved it, you could see shadow. And with this, having done this, because there's so little regrowth, when I actually laser it, there's very little shadow because there's only like 2 or 3 hairs that keep growing through. That applies to everywhere else. You do your bikini line with this. I always used to have, because my skin's very pale there, I used to have little, you could see the little dots. So it's embarrassing when you're wearing a swimsuit and there's little dots showing, and within a day it's all rough and nasty. With this thing, I found that there are certain areas that are more dense that you have to do more frequently with the shaving, but with the once you've started lasering and you've done it on a regular basis, I find that the regrowth is minimal, and it's also very, very slow. So I think it's worth it. I know that there are reviews going one way or the other. Some people say it's brilliant, some people say it's not. And quite honestly, if I could buy an actual real home laser thing that didn't have an even smaller window, I would probably do that, because I'd like to have permanent, never grow back. This is supposedly something like a 6 months not grow back or whatever, but I don't believe that. I still have to use it. I haven't used that thing for over a month now, and although I'm getting regrowth, it's not terrible like it used to be in the old days when I just shaved. I'm still shaving, like the bikini area and that stuff, I'm still shaving because I do. But it's just not the way it used to be before. That's all I'm going to talk about. As far as the tummy tuck, talking to my mum about it today. I don't know why, but I still get out of breath much easier than before. I never used to get out of breath at all, and it's because they've constricted my lung area, I suppose. I can't take deep breaths because I feel like I've been put in a permanent corset. Now, is it getting easier? Yes. I can almost do a full yawn. I can do semi-coughs. I can do a little bit of like chortling, but I can't do a full laugh. But, you know, sometimes when you just want to take a deep breath, it's just not happening still. But it is improving. It's improving. Now, as far as the sitting up, it just is not comfortable because it really does feel like somebody's put up like a wall of concrete. So bending, I suppose, you know what? It actually makes you get a better posture. And I'm not really using that right now. Oh, look, see, if I had a better posture, I probably wouldn't have pain in my abdominal area. The belly button is looking terribly dry, but that's because I'm not putting anything in it. Because when I put stuff in it, it does that thing when, you know, a healing wound goes yellow and gloppy. That's what it's doing, and I'm probably going to be told off tomorrow. My appointment's tomorrow. It's been 2 weeks since my last appointment. Hopefully he'll take the steri strips off, give it a nice clean, because I've been reluctant to take that off. And then maybe we'll not put it on anymore so I can start using the scar stuff. And I'd like to get my pictures that I've mentioned, and I'd also like to be told that I can finally, A, start exercising, well, at least the treadmilling, B, start having baths. I miss my baths. Oh, washing my hair in the sink. Ugh. That's it for today. So I would definitely strongly recommend, if you like to get rid of your hair, the Silken SensEpil. And Timmy. Timmy! Oh, look at Timmy! Right. It didn't stop! It still didn't stop.